Okay, so you guys know when a guy talks to a girl, there's, like back in the day, they call it Rico Suave. Oh man, he's good with the girls. How does he go? How does he talk to the girls? He slows down his voice. Hey, how are you? Yeah, where are you from? Oh, wow, that's not like, he doesn't know that he's doing it, but you're hypnotizing the girl. Okay, that's the honest truth. That's the honest truth. Okay, so your tonality, the way you pitch your voice is 30% of sales. And if you don't believe me, next time you have a client, try it. Okay, both everybody here can try it. Okay, make sure you read that before you go watch your client. Put remember to pitch my voice. No, I'm telling you, if you guys want to get good at it, you guys need to practice it. Okay, now that you guys are conscious about it, in order for you guys to become very conscious about it, it comes down to practice. Okay, so whenever you pitch your voice, you're putting people in a trance. Okay, your body language is 60%. So whenever you guys talking to somebody, how do you put that person that's in a bad mood in a good mood? You got to be in a good mood. But if you let that other person say, have you ever knocked on a door and they're like, okay, either they're sad or they're standoffish, can I help you? And then you're like, oh yeah, sorry. People buy into their personality. It has to be the other way around. Okay, whenever you go see a client, Osvaldo, okay, and they open the door, can I help you? You have to go in there with energy. Okay, hey, yeah, my name is Osvaldo, whatever you say. Okay, yeah, can I talk real quick? Whatever it is you say, you got to bring that energy in there. Remember, your product is 10%. They might have called you for the product, but if they're not buying, that's because your body language is not there and your tonality is not there. Okay, so think about it. If you have, let's say you know your product and you have the best product on the market, okay, but you don't have tonality and you don't have body language, you think you're going to sell? Out of 10, you're going to sell one. 10%, you have 10%. Out of 10, you're going to sell one. Okay, but if you have the body language and you have your tonality, you're more than likely to close. Okay, so remember that 60% is body language, 30% is your tone of voice. You have to pitch, you have to be conscious about pitching your voice. Okay, and I'm telling you guys, it works. Okay, I literally not just because I knew about it about a year and a half ago, and I didn't really implement it. But when I talk to people and I'm like, hey, yeah, they get excited about they're buying. Oh, what do you sell? What do you do? Yeah, they want to buy something. They don't know what, but they want to buy something. Okay. When you become aware, like, hey, let me do this. Now you're acting, and to be honest, it's a little bit psychopath. Okay, because most of the world runs on what? On autopilot. The whole world runs on autopilot. Okay, you'll see people, the same gestures they did to you yesterday, they will do it today again. Good morning, Flor. Good morning. Oh, you're quite early today. Oh, yeah, look, you look good too. Whatever it is. People are in a trance. And that trance was given to them by who? By the government. Okay? That's just what it is. That's just how it is. Now that you guys know this, now that you guys are aware of this, I would suggest put it into practice. That's why whenever I do sales call, I like to see people. People are like, nah, I'll just do it to the phone. It's cool to do the phone, but when they're putting a face on somebody and you're, hey, what's up? Hey, Osvaldo, how you doing? Damn, you got crazy hair, man. Love it. Oh, your wife? Yeah, bro, it's cool. When you come to go, you're like, oh, man, I like this guy. Okay? Sales is not about your product. That's why there's people with very good products that don't sell nothing. Okay? Sales is not about you guys. You guys got to take that out. There is no if, but, there is none of that. Sales is about your Literally, your personality and putting people in a trance for them to buy. That's what sales is. So it's literally tone of voice, body language, and then if you have a killer offer, hey, and then you get in front of your ideal client, oh, it's a fucking home run. Flor, if you put me in front of 5 clients, trust me, they're gonna buy. 100% closing rate at a $25,000. They will fucking buy.
I believe it.
Okay. You have to become aware of it. Okay. Now, when you have your offer, like a killer offer, and you have it make sense, give it logic, oh man. Now we're talking about 120% buying rate. Okay, so it's a different way to view things. Okay, because you guys think of sales as what? Oh, I'm gonna go and present the product and they want to buy, they're gonna buy. Nah, fuck that. It's fucking war, it's hustle. It's literally hustle.
We're closing, baby.
It's hustle, bro. You have to go in and say, hey, okay, I'm gonna get this fucking deal. Hey, what's up? How are you? Yeah, nice to meet you. Oh, yeah. You know, and it's for that hustle, it's a fucking process. Okay. The process can be broken down in the first 3 to 5 minutes, connection. The next 20 minutes is figuring out their pain points. Okay. The other 10 minutes is giving them that vision to where they want to go or how is their business going to look. How can you did with your client? You know that you told me last call, you said, hey, you know, I told them, hey, this, you got to do it for your people, for your business, for yada, 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 yada.
You don't want to be a damn.
Okay. And the rest is literally your personality. How do you connect with them? Okay. That's what I'm telling you. Let's say with funding, if you talk to 10, Osvaldo, if you go and talk to 10 business owners and you apply what I just said, you have a closing rate of at least 30, 40%.
Can I share something with you?
You know what I'm saying? That means that you'll be making a couple grand a day. If you go and you bring the excitement, sometimes you gotta psych yourself, you know, because it's tough, dude. I've been in situations where I literally hated the position I was in, okay? And I couldn't let my external dictate. So then you have to tell yourself, oh no, I'm happy. I'm gonna go do the, hey, what's up? How are you? You know, and you gotta put that fake smile and you're breaking that pattern. That's very important. I'm telling you guys, I've done this shit so many fucking times. Okay, when I was in the military and I came back home to Florida, I saw a beautiful lady, a beautiful girl. Okay, I remember her name was Chantel. I saw this beautiful girl at the beach. I'm like, damn, I want to talk to her. And I was sad. I was like depressed because I just got in the military. I'm like, I've been gone for a year and a half, haven't been home. You know, you get yelled at every day, you get screamed at every day, you get put down every day, you're working 24/7, there's no life. So I was sad. So I was like, nah, I gotta talk to her. So I faked it. I'm telling you what I did. I faked a smile. If you guys smile, okay. I don't know if I done this exercise with you guys before, but if you guys just smile, if you guys just put a fake smile, it's hard to let negative thoughts come in. Okay, it's very hard. You guys should try it. Okay, I did this exercise with Tony Robbins. He told everybody, hey, put a fake smile on. So just literally put a fake smile and try to think of something negative. Just, it won't come in. Okay, why? Because your motion is connected to your brain. So, for example, whenever you don't feel like waking up and you just wake up anyway, your brain's like, oh yeah, it's time to wake up, and it gets to it. Okay, but most people are like, oh, I don't want to wake up. You know, your mind tells you no, so then your body follows. But whenever your body leads, if your body is the first one to say, I'm gonna do this, your mind follows. Okay, and talking about stoicism, that's how you start getting control of your mind. Okay, whenever you're sad, yeah, I'm not saying how you're feeling, how your emotions, but give yourself 45 seconds to be sad. Time that shit. Okay, that's something that Patrick Bet-David taught. Okay, no, I'm telling him, Patrick Bet-David does this. Okay, he timed himself. Oh, I'm sad. Okay, I'm gonna give myself 45 seconds. Then, okay, boom. You got to be able to break the pattern. Okay. And that's how you start having your body control your mind. Okay. Guys, literally, this shit that I'm telling you guys, if people were to apply it, you give them 2 years, they'll make their first million, and that's being nice. If you apply it. Okay, if you apply it not only on the business side, but on your personal side. Okay, Flor, next time you go do a presentation, put it on your notes. Put notes before presentation. Okay, put in, hey, body language, tonality. And you can even go more in depth as writing what type of tonality you're going to do and what type of body language you're going to do. So I'm going to give you an example. I bought this course on how to speak on stage. Okay. The same fucking thing. It's a fucking trance. Okay. So this is something that I learned, what they tell you. So for example, whenever you're engaging with the audience, okay, because you do have to engage with the audience, you have to have them say yes 3 times. So for example, I will say, hey, how many of you guys have been homeless before? And I put my right hand up. Hey, how many of you guys have felt that you guys' life is not worth it? Boom. I raise the same hand up. Hey, how many of you guys need money to start a business? Always you put the same hand up. You get them to say yes, yes, yes. Hey, how many of you guys want to buy my product? Some people are going to push it, you know, but it's the same thing. Okay, you have to, I mean, I can go in depth. And I'm looking to buy a course actually from a guy that has sold hundreds of millions of dollars on stage in an hour. Okay, his course about 20 bands. Just because, look, I talked to the guy at a party for 2 hours. And this was before he became an entrepreneur, which is a very good salesman. I'm like, bro, what do you sell? He's like, oh, I don't have a product. I'm like, dude, like, I feel like I need to buy something from you. I promise you, I was about to give him $50K for no reason. No, I'm being serious. I never felt this way before. I'm being serious. I'm being serious.
Wow.
I
What
felt like,
was it? What was it? Like his energy or
bro,
what he knew?
his tonality and his tone of voice, the way he portrayed everything. So like he was talking to me, like, look, ask me something or tell me something. Just
What do you think about entrepreneurship?
Dude, entrepreneurship is awesome. Are you an entrepreneur?
I am.
Bro, it was
Yes.
like I was on a trend for like 2 hours. No, I'm being serious. I promise you, I have never felt like I needed to give somebody $50,000. And he didn't even ask me for money. The number came to my head, and I asked, dude, what do you sell? He said, nothing. He said, I'm more interested on how's your sales process. And I was like, okay. And I explained, he's like, wow, that's very interesting. And I'm like, dude, I feel like I need to buy something. I told him, I'm like, bro, I feel like I need to buy something from you. He said, yeah, man, but I have nothing to sell you. He said, I'm actually going to start. He said, I'm going to start my business in a couple of months. I'm getting things ready. I'm partnering up. I said, okay. That guy is a freaking genius. That guy is a genius. Okay. Talk about high ticket sales. That motherfucker has high ticket sales. Right now, oh, and he was getting paid, I think only 2% of his closes. So a year he was making like $2 million. Okay. Yeah, from selling off stage for Tony Robbins.
Wow.
Okay. And he became an entrepreneur. Okay. So now he's making a couple $100,000 a month. Teaching salespeople how to sell. Literally. He teaches salespeople how to sell. Okay. Shit, I should create a fucking course like that. Fuck. Literally, I can go to real estate companies and teach them how to increase their sales.
Can I tell you something, Arturo? That you kind of answered my question, but I had 2 clients, and this one was one of them. But I literally psyched myself out that day. I put some like Peso Pluma on. I'm like singing my heart out to her and like yelling. And I'm just vibing on good energy. And when I got there, I'm like, I don't give a fuck what I'm gonna do. Like, we're closing. Let's go get this job. And pues fuimos. And I was like so excited to do the job. And I had all this energy to do it. Like I was fucking excited. I'm literally running. I'm going to the back and I started drawing in her back porch what she wanted. And she's like, yeah, I kind of want it like that. And I think it was because I was excited to just do her job. And I literally like got a stick. I started laying stuff out, drawing with a big ass stick. So she could see how big things were gonna be. And I knew I closed and I told her that because I raised my price like super high. And I told her it was like for 22,000 and she didn't even flinch. But then I told her that I could do the job for I think it was 18 or 19, which was like more of the price that I was going for. I kind of skyrocketed and told her I charged her like $16 a foot, which is double what I normally do, but because of the energy and all that, I seen that she didn't like flinch, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And I didn't know why, but she was like, whatever the price was, she was just willing to close, and it was one of the first jobs that I had closed at a way better price than I normally do. And but I never knew why I closed. I just knew I wanted to close with her, but I never understood what I did right or wrong, in the aspect to close. But you answered, and I got a lot of sauce from what you're telling me. It
Bro,
reminded me of that, and I feel like it had to do with the energy too.
dude, everything is energy. Okay. If you implement this correctly, your your um your closing ratio will double
I'm gonna try it.
100%.
I'm gonna try it.
Okay, will double. And if you add a fucking suit, like say, hey, okay, it's 22,000. I can do it for you if you want me to start. Okay, I can do it for you today. I can start today. I can leave it to you at 19,000, saving you 3 grand. But I will need $3,500 down payment or $5,000 down payment, whatever it is. Okay, or if she's ready to pay in full, her or say, hey, the way I work is I do half now and then half later. Okay, I'm not sure how you do it, but it's a no-brainer. Okay, if you have people that need your product, dude, all you have to do is go show them the fucking 90%. Most people that are in your space, they don't know this. You can go ahead and kill it. Okay, there's
Yeah.
people that do it. There's salespeople that do it. They're just excited. Why are there salespeople? Because why? I mean, if you notice, what do salespeople have in common? They're just crazy. Hey, man, they're a little bit off. It's the truth. So you need that energy. You know what I'm saying? You need to be
Definitely.
on that mindset of not only I can close, I'm saying not only I can close, but you go in there with energy, 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 energy. You're giving them that energy. Okay.
Oh, and then with that too, like she kept texting me and hey, when will you get back to me? Hey, when are you ready with the estimate? And like I had already told her that, but I had to send her the contract and an invoice to an app, but she kept texting me, like she kept the same energy too as she was talking to me, and I had never experienced that with a client. Like they'll text me once or twice, but it was a week, and hey, I didn't forget about you. I'm waiting for this and that, but she stayed active and she like that same energy and excitement. It like stayed with her. I never understood why, but
That's
yeah,
great. But yeah, dude, I'm telling you, that shit fucking works. Okay. It does work. Okay. Especially if you do it consciously. Okay. If you do it consciously, your sales will skyrocket. Literally will skyrocket. And the way, guys, that is literally all it takes to become a salesperson. You have a good product. Like I said, one sell a day. Let's say you make $1,000 per sell, $1,000 per sell. 365 days, let's say you only make 300,000. That's by just becoming a salesperson. Okay, obviously you have to have a good product behind. You know, that's why I know, Flor, your product, you can sell, you can be making $1 million a month. Okay, with your product. So all these things that I tell you guys, I want you guys to succeed. Okay. I'm the best in this mentorship program because I truly, truly care. The guys, I've had a lot of fucking, you see my fucking wall on Instagram. I have a lot of fucking mentors. A lot of mentors, billionaires, non-billionaires, millionaires, deca-millionaires. And I'm not saying they don't care. Okay. But obviously they have their own business more to like, hey, you know, like I gotta care about mine than yours, and I'm just gonna give you the information. Okay, that's just how the world is. That's just how it is. So it's my humble opinion, okay, and there's not a lot humble about me, as you guys have seen, that I am the best in this fucking coaching stuff. Okay, why? Because I don't only bring sauce that I have learned or just funding or just, you know, whatever we talk. I bring everything I know, shit that I have paid for time and time and time and time and time again. Okay, and I'm just give it, I give it. Because it's also my belief that later on I will get recompensated. Maybe not today, maybe not 10 years, maybe it could be 30 years from now. Who knows? All I know is that if Osvaldo, if I can make your company $1 million a year, somehow I'll make 7 million. Okay, that's the law. Like, I'm giving all this to you guys. Okay, one thing that I've been doing lately, I've been listening to the book of Proverbs. Okay, we listen to the book of Proverbs every night. Guys, the book of Proverbs has a lot of fucking wisdom, a lot of wisdom. It literally talks about paying for wisdom. It literally talks about getting people to actually understand what wisdom is. And it says, she's the book of Proverbs says, I was there when God created the seas, when God created the mountains, or when God created the sky. Okay, I was there when God, you know, something like nice. Okay, that's what it says, the book of Proverbs. Okay, so I suggest, guys, and I'll be honest, that's the only book I have read because it's the you know, because I want to become wise. Okay, I want to learn. So I literally have that on repeat. Okay, the book of Proverbs have gems that I have literally paid thousands of dollars for. Literally, like, for example, you know, Dan Pena, hey, he says, I get rid of all my money every day it comes in because somehow it comes back to me. That's how he lives. It takes somebody with guts to just get rid of all his money, and your bills next month is $200,000-300,000. You know, and you're going down to zero, and you're hoping and wishing you get that money back. And I'm saying it takes guts. Most people have $500 in their bank. Oh no, I got it for my rent, and I got to pay this, and my mom, and rainy days, and all this crap. Okay, that comes from the mentality that we're raised on. Okay, so big suggestion. I mean, I don't know if you're a Christian or not. The book of wisdom, the book of Proverbs. I cannot really enforce it how great it is, how crazy it is. Okay, the book of Proverbs will get you guys some to the next level. Okay,
Yeah,
so
check it out.
I'll yeah, check it out. Listen, I put it on audio play. I don't read it. I put it on YouTube and I play it. Literally, that's what I have done. Okay, so now let me ask you, because I want you guys to really learn this. Let me ask you guys. Sales is divided in 3 parts. What are the 3 parts?
What's on it? Could I?
10% cost, 60% body language, 30% or
30% tonality, tone of voice.
Okay. 60%
body language,
Body language.
and 10%
Product.
product.
Okay, so remember, guys, like put it this way. I'm gonna do an act right now. Floor, I have the best product for you. I promise you I have the best product for you. Okay. I promise you that I can get you $1 million for your nonprofit. $1 million for your nonprofit. Okay.
Okay.
For a percentage.
And what does that percentage look like?
The percentage is 10%. That means that I'm
Okay.
gonna make 100,000, but I'm only gonna make 100 after you get your money. There is a cost to start. Okay, the cost to start is $5,000. But I know in 6 weeks, you'll have at least 50K.
That's intriguing.
Okay. Let me ask you something.
Go ahead.
Why do you want what's your nonprofit on?
I actually have a true education center for youth to be able to give them all the resources and tools to be contributing society members.
Okay, why do you want to contribute to the youth?
Because I believe that the future is in the youth.
Okay, but why? Yeah, the future's in the youth, you're absolutely right, but why do you want to contribute to the youth?
Because I don't believe that a single person in this world can change the world, but I believe if you're able to implement and influence youth at a young age to believe that they can, then you'd be able to help the world as a whole.
Okay, but why specifically the youth? Why not adults? Why not young adults? Why specifically the youth? What
Because
about the youth interests you?
the youth are more susceptible to receiving knowledge that will help them be able to make better life decisions. People
Okay.
who are older usually have the tendency to be stuck in their ways.
Okay, why do you want them to make better decisions?
Because I wish I had someone in my life who would allow me or teach me to be able to make better decisions or have that guidance.
Okay, and when you say youth, what age are we talking?
I'm talking about the ages of 21 and under, all the way down to infants.
All down to infants. Okay, if you had to choose an age, and I'm gonna give you 3 categories. You had to choose 5-year-olds to 10-year-olds, 12-year-olds to 17-year-olds, and 17-year-olds to 21-year-olds. Which one would you choose?
I think I would have to go with 12 to 17 and then from
Okay, but
from
let me ask
18 to
you,
20.
do you remember when you were 12?
Yes.
Okay, what happened when you were 12?
Ooh, a lot of a lot of trauma.
Okay, so you see how I'm getting to it? I'm showing you this because also, which is part of sales, okay, you have to dig in the root cause. There's a root cause of why you're helping others.
I like that.
Okay, either you've seen something or you experience something. Okay, so there's a reason why I brought, and me understanding that, there's a reason why I broke it down. Hey, 5 to 10, 10 to 17, 17 to 21. Why? Because I'm trying to niche down, because you don't want to give it to me. So I'm trying to, you said 21 and under. Okay, well, that means your whole childhood was shit, but there's more of a place where you have the most trauma. Okay, so that is the age of between 12 and 17 for you. Okay, because that's, according to the question that I asked you, that's where you're like, oh, I feel like I need to help this type of people. Why? Maybe you didn't have a guidance there. If you didn't have guidance, I mean, you didn't have a dad. That's something that I'm assuming. Okay, but I can assume that because you're on the education education, and usually it's a father's role to educate. It's a father's role to put discipline in the house. Okay,
Very
so
true.
that's why I can make those
Correlation.
suggestions. You know what I'm saying? Like that's why I can, okay, well, she had, you know, saying that when I talk to people, I understand a lot where they're coming from. Okay, and many people that understand the same thing I understand, there's a lot of people that use it for bad.
Mhm.
Okay, there's, for example, there's a lot of people that are
Mhm.
psychopathic, psychopaths. They understand how a child mind works. What a child wants, they want to play, they want to have fun. So usually, you know, in the old movies, what do they do? They bring you a ball, a little Barbie, or candy, right? Because the child, that's what they associate fun with. Okay, so there's people that understand the psychology, that everything that I have learned. There are people that are very, very smart that understand the same way I understand, and they take advantage of people. They take advantage of girls. Okay, they take advantage of little boys. Okay, so when it comes down to sales, you have to dig their pain. Okay, so for example, you're telling me, okay, you know, yeah, I have a youth program and your nonprofit's youth. Okay, so you want to help 12-year-olds. Okay, what do you want to help them with? Oh, I want to help them make better decisions. Okay, what type of decisions? Okay, I can dig and dig and dig and dig, and I can say, well, okay, I can literally ask you, when you tell me what type of decisions, whatever you tell me, I can say the opposite, which is what you went through. Okay, whatever it is that you went through. Okay, now that I know what you went through, if I press on it 2 more times or find 3 more pain points, and then I say, hey, Flor, the product that I have for you can help those kids make better decisions. Because you're gonna get $1 million. How many kids can you help with $1 million? Or I can help 1,000. Okay, how will their life impact those 1,000 kids? Oh, well, they don't have to do this and that. Okay, and if they don't have to do that, what are they gonna avoid? So you see what I did there? I went from your pain down to your dream outcome. Okay, and then the sell process comes in the fact that I'm saying, okay, my product is 10%. I'm gonna collect it after I give you, or I get you your $1 million, but I do need $5,000 down payment in order to start. It's fully refundable if I'm not able to get you money, but believe me, I can get you the money. Okay, so now you're bought. You're sold. I'm telling you, you're sold.
Yeah.
Okay, whenever you hit somebody's pain point 3 times and then you elevate into their dream outcome, and you are the only one that can close the gap, guess what? They're sold.
That is so intriguing. First of all, you broke me down. So thanks for that, because it just makes me more aware of, certain things within myself and how I can utilize that for others. So thank you. But I did realize that you did start me here and then brought me down, and then you brought me back up. And now that you have these 2 points of that gap, you're the solution to bring those close. I get that.
Exactly. And now imagine if I would have talked like this. Okay, Flor, I understand. No, you're not, you're gonna fucking buy. I promise you're gonna buy. Okay. You have to become aware of your tone of voice and your body language. Okay. All of this is a sales process. What I just went with you is a sales process. As you notice, the sales process is what? It's psychology. That's it. For example, if I give you a choice, hey, you want a Honda Civic 2024 or you want a Lamborghini 2024? Your perception is what? Lamborghini more expensive. Even if I don't take it, I can sell it, make that money. Lamborghini, wow, Lamborghini has status, right? But status in what? Lamborghini break down. Every 3,000 miles they break down. Honda Civics, you can run 500,000 miles, and still you change the oil, you're gonna keep on running. So what makes people say, you know what, I want the Lambo instead of the Honda Civic?
Psychology.
It's in their mind. Why? Because everybody perceives a Lamborghini as status. They perceive Lamborghini with money. They perceive a Lamborghini with, hey, if I have a Lambo, people are gonna look at me different. I am somebody. Okay, and that also comes with a high ticket price. A high price ticket. You see what I'm saying? So that's why offer structure, sales process, closing script, all of that is relevant. All that is 90% of sales. Okay, that is literally 90% of sales. Your product is 10%. Okay, you go talk to 10 people, you're gonna sell one. But you want to talk to 10 people and have 100% closing ratio. And if you do this over and over consciously, you're gonna sound like a psychopath. Now your level of awareness, like whenever you're talking to people, at first, if you don't have it written down, you're just gonna go how you always done on autopilot. Okay, but if you have it written down, like on your phone, on your, let's say you have it as a screensaver, you look at your time, hey, change your tone of voice. And then you, hey, oh, wow, really? And then you change tone of voice. And then you're like, hey, you read again, body language. Why do you do that? Oh, man. And you're like, and you open. Oh, another thing, you have to be open. Okay, like welcoming, like a welcome body language. You will close. Okay. I'm telling you, I done it. I used to do it unconsciously because that's just my personality. Okay, when I was a kid, I was very excited. But you guys will, your closing ratio will be higher, way higher. Okay, anyways, guys, hey, I hope you guys getting a lot of value. Okay.
Always do.
For sure. If you guys want to know about the Partnership or Funding Academy, or if you guys want me to be partners on your guys' business, hey, hit me up. You guys got my number. Okay, any questions, feel free to hit me up. By next Wednesday, all my documents, they should be in place in order for like Osvaldo, if you want to go and talk to 10 business owners or talk to your friends that have those businesses, hey, I can do this for you, can get you this amount of money, yada, yada, yada. Okay, you already know what to do.
Most
Okay.
definitely.
We'll be moving to our new place by next week too, so we'll be settled and
Nice,
hopefully
good.
have some things
Congratulations
done
on that.
ourselves too.
All right, guys. Well, I'll see you guys next week.
Let's do it.
Sounds good.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Arturo.